be getting a 10 marks internals. So the 10 marks internals will be having on internal assessment. So previous semester panamari group presentation also will be there. The days not yet announced, but the assignment I'll be giving. I'll be starting to giving from this week. So I'll be posting on written assignment in the GCR. You have to finish that assignment. You have to upload the paper in the GCR. And another type of assignment will be your 50 MCQs. So it will be in the Google form. I'll be posting things in the Google form in one class. So ஒரு classல 50 MCQs I'll be giving. So in that 1 hour, you have to finish the Google form, and based upon the two different assignments, you will be having your internal marks. So 10 marks on the internals on the it will be allocated based on the internal marks will be allocated. So prepare accordingly. So assignment will be the assignment will be two format. As usual, written assignments also will be given, and also assignment in the form of 50 MCQs and Google form. So the Google form the 50 MCQs you have to attend within that particular hour, and the group presentation also will be there, and I'll be giving the topics once a schedule confirm. So we'll be having our teams. They might be how to attend the group presentation by formal session and afternoon session. Every session we'll be having our group presentation. So this that is 20 marks. So you learn 20 marks in the so the remaining marks will be for your 2 unit tests and 2 CAT exams. And we'll be starting our second unit from this class. So the second unit is completely of it will be consisting of information technology act. So the overview of information technology act. Is it visible? Can I able to see Gurumalaji? Is it visible? Thank you, Srinidhi. So overview of the Information Technology Act 2000. So இந்த யூனிட்ல பார்த்தீங்கன்னா it will be completely out of laws. So என்னென்ன laws இருக்கோ அந்த Information Technology Act அதோட overview will be studied. So this overview of the Information Technology Act will be having a lot of information technology laws will be there. So the first thing will be your applicability of Information Technology Act 2000. So this Information Technology Act will be consisting of 13 chapters. So this is coming under the Indian Penal Code law. So the 13 chapters will be there and 90 sections will also be there. So 13 chapters, 19 sections are the law has been subdivided. The last four sections will be consisting of section 91 to 94. And the 91 to 94 என்ன சொல்றாங்கன்னா it will be consisting of the revision of the Indian Penal Code 1860. So it is not consisting of any cyber law related. So IPC ல இருக்க cyber related things just refinement or amendment will be there from the section 91 to 94. But the first 90 sections will be consisting of entirely of IT Act. So in the first 90 sections, உங்களுக்கு IT Act மட்டும்தான் இருக்கும். It will be divided into 13 chapters. So the 13 chapters are நம்ம divide பண்ணிருக்கோம். The 13 chapters will be having this unit. 13 chapters பத்தி பார்க்க போறோம். So first of all, we are going to see the Information Technology Act and its applicability. So where it is applicable and how it is applicable. So the important thing, the changes which have been occurred in the Information Technology Act with respect to the General Information Indian Penal Code. Indian Penal Code கூட Information Technology Act என்ன மாதிரி changes, என்ன மாதிரி applications வந்து யூஸ் பண்றோம். So that will be going to see in this topic. So the mainly that all these extensive, it is applicable for the whole India. So the Information Technology Act, it will be applicable for the each and every state present in the India, and also it will be applicable for the uh, other things, other legislations such as Pondicherry or New Delhi Union Territories. So the law is also been available for the Union Territories also. So the Union Territories. So that's what your is applicability of information So these are the basic applicability of Information Technology Act. It will be applicable to each and every region. So whatever the law which is been extended, that will be applicable. All the offences, all the penalties and the punishments whichever we are giving, it will be applicable to all the regions in our country. And also, suppose if anybody commits any cyber related crime that who are present outside the India, those persons also been covered under this Information Technology Act 2000. So they will be mentioned in the first schedule. So the first schedule I mentioned பண்ணிருப்பாங்க. So the first schedule, what are the basic changes that has been related to this Information Technology Act? The first point is negotiable instrument. So negotiable instrument it is the term relates to your transaction or banking oriented term. Negotiable instrument it is a document. Negotiable instrument are nothing but it may be a document which is going to give some financial returns. Financial returns in the term financial returns. So it may be any properties or agreements. So it may be negotiable instrument act 1861. So this Information Technology Act can be applicable to this negotiable instrument also. So, but the exception here is other than a check. So, check is also one kind of negotiable instrument act, but here it will be excluded with respect to the Information Technology Act. So, the negotiable instrument under the Negotiable Instrument Act 1881. So, the Information Technology Act will be applicable. So that's what they are saying that. So any form of transaction or any form of financial returns or any form of even it may be a check with financial returns can you say anything instead of having the check? Name any other negotiable instruments. Page number 30. Name any other negotiable instrument which you know. It may be in the online transaction or it may be coming under the demand draft. So any other agreements between the two organizations. So whatever the thing, whatever the document or it may be online or offline documents, which is going to earn or which is going to return some amount of money. So money வந்து வேற ஒரு ஃபார்மேட்ல வைக்கிறது தான் வந்து negotiable instrument. So this Information Technology Act has been applicable. It will be applicable to this Information Technology Act. So the other thing is the power of attorney as defined in section 1A of the Powers of Attorney Act 1882. So here it will be representing a power of attorney. Suppose if a person is possessing some sort of a property, or person on the some minor girl or boy, so they are not supposed to use that property or sell the property. The property அவங்க சேல் பண்ண முடியாது, யூஸ் பண்ண முடியாது. But the guardian will be having the power of attorney. The power of attorney is just there instead of a original person, the other person can act as the owner of the particular property. But the owner just going to maintain the property, just monitor the property. But they are not capable of selling the property. The property அவங்க யூஸ் பண்ண முடியாது, but they are monitoring the property. That is called as the power of attorney. So the Information Technology Act will be applicable to this power of attorney also. So in the under the Act 1882, இதுக்கும் இந்த IT Act வந்து it will be applicable னு சொல்றாங்க. So the next thing is a trust is defined in the section 3 of the Indian Trust Act 1882. So a trust ஒண்ணுல Indian Trust Act வந்து என்ன சொல்றாங்கன்னா, you all know that the whatever the fund will be receiving, whatever the thing will be receiving, is coming under the trust. So நிறைய organization நீங்க பார்த்திருப்பீங்க, it will be running under the trust. Trust can accept any form of money in the form of donation. So any form of money, so that can be acceptable by the trust. So trust நிறைய form of money donations we can provide to help the trust. Through the trust, if the educational institutions or any other organization can be run. So the trust main benefit என்னன்னா, the trust is not liable to pay any income tax. So income tax on the maximum trust மூலமா amount they cannot able to pay the information income tax. Income tax அவங்க pay பண்ண தேவையில்லை, because the money will be coming in the form of donation. It will be in the form of helping tendency. Helping tendency காக the lot of money which is being gathered from lot of amount of people. So நிறைய people கிட்ட இருந்து அந்த மணியை நம்ம வாங்கி, so it will be used by the trust for the welfare of the society and also welfare of the well-being or the any other children related thing or any other poverty removal things. So இது மாதிரி things வந்து அந்த ட்ரஸ்ட் ஆக்ட் வந்து நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணிருக்கோம். So this information technology act is been applicable to this trust act also. So that has been defined here. And the next thing is a bill as defined in the class H of section 2 of the Indian Succession Act 1925. So it is also been applied by this information technology act. So இது related things வந்து இந்த IT act நம்ம apply பண்ணலாம். So the Indian Succession Act 1925 is nothing but it's a testamentary disposition சொல்லுவாங்க, including any other testamentary disposition. So it will be related to the holistic principles of Hinduism. So Hinduism or holistic principles, the procedure which are going to follow in the Hinduism of the Indian country. So it is coming under this Indian Succession Act 1925. The liberty to follow the Hinduism, the liberty to worship the God, and also these things will be coming under this Indian Succession Act 1925. So the Information Technology Act also been applied in this kind of act. So இந்த மாதிரி ஆக்ட்ல வந்து இந்த இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் டெக்னாலஜி ஆக்ட் வந்து நம்ம அப்ளை பண்ண முடியும்னு சொல்றாங்க. So this is also been applicable for this IT Act 2000. So the next thing is any contract for the sale or conveyance of immovable property or any interest in such property. So any contract here refers to some agreement or any other things, financial documents, it may be any negotiable documents. So any instrument may be there. So for the sale of or buying of the immovable property, so the land related issues or any other house home related properties that can be sold. So in the law, this kind of IPC Act will also be applied by this Information Technology Act. இதுக்காக இந்த applicability of Information Technology Act சொல்றாங்கன்னா, it is also been any form of computer related materials of this contract or any form of communication related to this sale of the immovable property in the form of cyber related things. It is also been, that law can be also been used in the Information Technology Act. So with respect to each other, these law can be taken as a reference in the court. So in the judiciary முன்னாடி இது மாதிரி laws we can able to point it out. So இந்த பேசிக் law பேஸ் பண்ணி தான் the cyber law has been evolved. So இந்த மாதிரி திங்ஸ்க்கும் we can apply this Information Technology Act 2000. So the next thing is any such class of documents or transaction as may be notified by the central government. So central government notify பண்ண applied or approved copies of the documents. So whatever the documents that is been liable and it will be எந்த டாக்குமெண்ட்ஸ் வந்து சென்ட்ரல் கவர்மெண்ட் ஸ்பெசிஃபை பண்ணிருக்காங்களோ ஃபார் தி டிரான்சாக்ஷன் அண்ட் ஆல்சோ ஃபார் தி டாக்குமெண்ட். ஸோ தோஸ் டாக்குமெண்ட்ஸ் ஆர் டிரான்சாக்ஷன் ஆல்சோ பின் அப்ளிகபிள் ஆஃப் தி இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் டெக்னாலஜி ஆக்ட். ஸோ இந்த இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் டெக்னாலஜி ஆக்ட்ல இது மாதிரி லாஸையும் வி கேன் ஏபிள் டு இன்சர்ட் whenever there is necessity. So necessity வரப்ப அந்த கவர்மெண்ட் அக்செப்ட் பண்ண டாக்குமெண்ட்ஸ் ஆர் எனி டிரான்சாக்ஷன். The transaction here refers to any form of online transactions also and also any ledger oriented transaction also. So any form of transaction or any form of documents that has been approved or notified by the central government of India. So these evidence also been taken as a evidence. So in the evidence in our Information Technology Act la we can combine and we can apply these kind of acts. So another very important act will be you all know this thing, recently we'll be having some issues related to the article 253 of the Jammu and Kashmir issues. So அது ஒண்ணும் இல்ல, Jammu and Kashmir issues ஒண்ணும் இல்ல, these Jammu and Kashmir people will not be considered as a citizenship. So they are not solely responsible or they couldn't able to take the entire citizenship of the nation. So அதுதான் வந்து அவங்க சொல்றதெல்லாம். So it does not take the citizenship in the onto account and provides the extra territorial jurisdiction. அப்படின்னா ஒன்றும் இல்லை, இந்த ஜம்மு அண்ட் காஷ்மீர்ல இருக்க பீப்புள் they are not considered as the people of India. People of India தான் அவங்க, but they are not having the proper citizenship like other people having in our country. We are having our citizenship in our Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu, Chennai will be having our citizenship. It is a proper citizenship. So இதை வச்சு நம்ம we can apply for any passport or visa like that easily. But the people who are residing in the Jammu and Kashmir people, so they couldn't able to process this kind of thing very easily. So they'll be getting some sort of extra procedures to get the proper citizenship for traveling to the other nation. So that is a act that uses the Article 253. So this act will be extends to the entire country. So in the Article 253, that may be extended to the entire country. So இது எப்போ entire country extend ஆகும்னா, whenever the person who is not having the residentship in India, இந்தியால residentship இல்லாம, if the person is having some residential address in the other nations, so at that time this Article 253 will be applicable. So that's what the applicability of Information Technology Act 2000. So the next section will be section 1 of 2 along with the section 75. It can be specified. So this IT Act is applicable to any offense or any contravention. Contravention here refers to some opposition. அதான் the contravention சொல்லுவாங்க. Some opposition or some other penalized committed any other crimes committed outside India as well. So in the act வந்து யாருன்னா any other Indian citizens who are doing any crimes outside India or who are doing any offense outside India, those persons will be also been punishable under the act. So the conduct of the person may be done with the help of some computers or computer related mobile phones. So but the person is not actually located in India. So suppose if they are having any residentship, so this person can be punishable under the act. And also, if any person commits some kind of offense to our nation, but the nationality of the person is not India. So the nationality of the person on the India level, but the crimes which has been done in the India. So India la some crimes நடந்து some offenses நடக்கும், but the persons who are involved in the crime may be the other nation people. So those persons also can be punished inside the India. ஸோ வந்து நம்மளோட சிட்டிசன்ஷிப் இருக்க பர்சன் வந்து அவுட் சைட் இந்தியால கிரைம் பண்ணாலும் இந்த ஐடி ஆக்ட் யூஸ் பண்ணி we can be punishable. And also irrespective of any other nationality, if any person is having some commits any kind of offenses in India, inside India, those persons also been can be punishable under this act. So that's what this section 1 along with this section 75 is all about. So the next thing is lack of international cooperation is the only limitation of this provision. So in the law என்ன சொல்ல வராங்கன்னா, just we are monitoring only the laws in India. But the thing is, different laws has been prevailed in most part of the nation. So நம்ம கண்ட்ரில இது மாதிரி laws யூஸ் பண்றோம். But we are not well aware of that. Other countries இந்த law வந்து அக்செப்ட் பண்ணிக்கணும்னு சொல்லிட்டு there is no necessity. Suppose if any other person commits some crime outside India, but the country அந்த அவங்களோட ரிசைட் பண்ணிருக்க country வந்து the country has to cooperate to bring down the particular person to India. But if the country is not ready to give that person or to India, they are not capable of doing anything. So நம்ம எதுவும் பண்ண முடியாது. பட் அவங்கெல்லாம் வந்து அது மாதிரி அதர் சிட்டிசன்ஷிப் வந்து சப்போஸ் கிரைம் பண்ணாலும் they are not able to produce அவங்களா இருந்ததுன்னா there is a mismatch in the law. So that's what the lack of international cooperation. So on international level the cooperation may not be there. So the cooperation illana there is a disadvantage in this provision. So provision here refers to reference to this law. So that's what this applicability of Information Technology Act here. Anand Abhishek Raja. ஐடி ஆக்ட்ல மொத்தம் எத்தனை சாப்டர்ஸ் எத்தனை செக்ஷன்ஸ் இருக்கு சொல்லுங்க.
90 sections. How many? 13 chapters. 90 sections.
Okay. The next, Arun Kumar. What are the exclusions available in the applicability of Information Technology Act. நம்ம நிறைய exclusions பார்த்தோம். These are all the basic exclusions of the applicability of Information Technology Act. What is the first exclusion of the act? Arun Kumar, Ilekya, Hari Vignesh, Ajay, Ajay is not there.